My incredible friend, I am impressed. I admire your willingness to dive in and learn a little bit more about yourself, about others, and how to create and inspire some motivation inside of that mind and body of yours. I know you've heard me say it a million times, but I never tire of saying it. Your psychology, your perspective is everything. If you were to look at a tree and its beautiful branches and the fruit growing on it, your psychology would be the root system below the ground. It's what naturally feeds and allows that tree to grow, expand, and produce incredible and awesome outcomes. The fact that you are here looking to grow that root system is absolutely genius. I'm complimenting you, so welcome here. Okay, your question today, and by the way, thousands of you are asking is how do we get motivated, how to get motivated? And doggone it, today I'm going to give you some ways that you can begin to use right away that I promise will work with you now and also in the long term. By the way, this isn't a pill, it's not a shot of adrenaline to your brain and body, but it's a set of skills and ideas that have been inspiring humanity for thousands of years. I want you to realize that the problem of motivation is not a new one, whether it's at school, at home, at work, with education, sports, art, in any kind of performance, whether it's the greatest athlete that you can think of or your favorite artist. These individuals have and probably still do struggle to find that spark, that energy, that drive, that source of inspiration that moves them and propels them to succeed, to grow, and to overcome the tragedy and challenges that they and us will have to face in this life. My friend, I hope you get what I'm trying to tell you. You are not alone in this, my friend. In fact, you're in good company. This is indeed a challenge that you must face, think, and work through. And today, I'm just going to give you some tips on how to do it. By the way, I'm not suggesting that I'm the world's authority on this. You probably have some awesome things that you do, that you've tried, that work for you. And for heaven's sakes, keep doing those. I'm just here to add some of the wisdom and skills that have led others to get re-energized or to get hyped or to get out of that staleness, that paralysis that sometimes hits us when we become overwhelmed or stressed, or when we start to fall behind, or when we feel rejection or failure. I'm here to help you to reset and go again, right? I mean, just imagine this big red button with the word reset and hit that. And let's go again and again. And that's what today is all about. Let me first start with the big three, which for me is the what, the why, and the how. The what is simply deciding what it is that you want. I feel that sometimes we're like a ship, just aimlessly being pushed about by the current and the winds of life, just going through the day-to-day things. And honestly, there is a lot of routine to life. But I think that every once in a while, we need to set our sails. Now, we need to aim our boat, we need to aim our rudder and begin to travel in a direction that you believe is intelligent, positive, meaningful, and awesome. Maybe for you this is, man, I want great grades or good grades, or I want more friends, or I want to be better at this or that, or I want to start this, or I want to end that, or I want to be happier. What is it that you want? I'm telling you, it's okay to wander and drift in your life, but don't make that your entire existence. The truth is that your brain works more effectively when it has a direction, when it has a goal, a plan, an objective. So that's what this first step is about. Number two, the next step is the why. Why do you want to do the things you do? Like, why do you want better grades? Why do you want the hobbies or to build this talent or the other? Like, why do you want to be better at this? Why do you want more friends? I know that some of the answers will seem really simple, and that's okay. But try to connect the why to the things you're doing. In other words, this is a simple exercise that helps you to see that you're not just spinning your wheels, passing time, and doing what others want you to do. This is realizing that what you're doing matters. And more importantly, that it matters to you now, tomorrow, and forever. A famous philosopher named Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why to live for can bear with almost any how." Now, don't stress. I'm not giving you one more assignment for you to fill into your already busy schedule. All I'm suggesting is that you're not just living life to pass time. You're living life because you're meant to experience joy, happiness, growth. You're meant to contribute to this world and to others around you in an extraordinary way. We're not here to survive. We're here to thrive and to live a great life. So shift your mindset away from all the things that you need to do and instead begin to see how the things you're doing matter for you now and will forever. Find your why in the things you do. The final step is the how. Look, let's be real. There is no substitute for action in this world. The only way to become better at climbing is to climb. The only way to become better at piano is to play the piano. The only way to become better at drawing or painting or any other skill is to do that thing. The only way to become better with people is to spend time with people building those skills. The only way to become better at Minecraft is to play the doggone game. This is the way. Just like the Mandalorian said it, right? This is the way. So grab that magnificent instrument that is in your hands at this very moment. Your phone or a calendar or a notebook, and write down some simple things that you are going to do and that you can start right away to move toward the things that you want. I promise you, even the act of making a plan or writing down some simple goals will create an internal fire and energy inside of you. Try it. I am reminded of this quote by Thomas Edison. He said, "Opportunity is missed by most people because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work." Don't be afraid of doing the work. Don't be that person. In fact, I'll tell you a secret right now. The key to true and enduring motivation and energy in any area that you find yourself in is to dive deeper into it. Whether it's with piano, sports, school, social situations, hobbies, etc. If you want to keep your motivation, excitement, and happiness about something, lean into it more. Then you will find a spring of mastery, enjoyment, accomplishment, and achievement. And I promise you, my friend, when you find an obstacle, you have to realize that that obstacle is the way. Marcus Aurelius, who was this famous Roman emperor, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." So start to gently and slowly nudge that idea into your brain and water it. Take care of it and let it grow. Please trust me. I promise that the outcomes will be better. Let me give you a couple of other suggestions that will help to add a little fuel to your fire and get that miraculous mind and body of yours to move forward and upward. 1, start where you are, not where you think you should be or where others think you need to be. This is reasonable, right? I mean, you're not over there, you're here. If your grades are in the toilet right now, start there. Let's talk to the teacher. Let's ask for a little help from the school counselor. Let's agree to do a little tutoring. Let's schedule in time to study. Start right here and work the problem. Number 2, start small, but start. Sometimes this is the hardest step, I'll be honest. Just starting is the main obstacle. We sometimes don't start because we're overwhelmed or too far behind or embarrassed, or we feel like we're powerless to change the outcome. Look, you are not powerless here or anywhere. That is a lie. I don't usually talk in such definitive ways, but whether your brain is telling you that there's nothing you can do or someone is telling you that no matter what you do, it's not going to change anything, don't believe that. Even if sometimes it seems like we're powerless, never give up on the simple idea that your actions and effort are important, that they matter, and that you can alter the outcome and situation in your life. Please remember this, and once again, gently drill this idea into the halls of your mind and into that heart of yours. 3, find a buddy. Look, we all need a little help. When I was a little younger and starting to run marathons, I joined myself with other people who were running marathons and training for those. Without a doubt, that made me a better runner. It kept me motivated, and it absolutely made that experience 100 times funner, and I know that that's not a word, and more rewarding. So find a buddy to help you, whether it's a study group or a friend that's good at this topic, or your teacher or your desk mate or your school counselor or that really cute boy or girl, whatever it is. It's time for you to drop your ego. You know what I'm talking about. That voice inside your head that says, I don't want to look stupid or dumb, or I don't want to bother people with my problems, or that's awkward, as if awkwardness even matters, or I don't need help. Come on. Really? Time to graduate from that rigid, fixed, and unhelpful mindset, and instead it's time for you to upgrade to a more flexible, helpful, and realistic mindset. Try it on and tell me how it fits in your life. 4, connected to finding a buddy is the idea of creating some accountability. If you let people, coaches, parents, friends, and other trusted individuals into your life and make them a part of your goals, you'll end up creating not just a source of accountability, but also a source of power and motivation. Remember, it's not just you against the world. It can be, I guess, but it's way better and way more enjoyable when you have a team with you that can inspire, push, stretch, and motivate you. Find these people and create a source of power and accountability in your life. And lastly, number 5, work the problem. Look, Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes you climb and fall. You study and fail. You try and feel the sting of rejection. Remember that these painful experiences are so critical and essential to your life. These experiences are precious. Wisdom that can teach you what works and what doesn't work. Keep your mind sharp and your heart open so that when things don't work out, you can keep that growth mindset front and center in your mind and ready to go again and again, knowing and trusting that amazing process that is called your personal growth and evolution in life. Wow, there is so much more that could be said and that I could share with you, but I think I will pause here and let you go to work, hoping that you know that we're here for you. You can chat with us, use our amazing resources, and listen to our podcast and watch our videos that can also provide you with a little lift in your life. My friend, the time to be self-critical, pessimistic, or to remind yourself of everything you've missed or failed at is past. It's time for you to reset, to begin where you are and move. Remember to do the work. Find the what, why, and how, or what you're looking to accomplish. Do it with a smile and with complete confidence that all of your experience is significant and will add to your knowledge, wisdom, success, and compassion. Now get out there and live deep and suck out all the marrow of life.